Hello lovely people and welcome back to the paper pad. So in this week's video I am doing a super easy snail mail flipbook tutorial. Right now all I've done is double-sided my Christmas paper. If you want to see the paper pack that I'm using, I got it in my Hobby Lobby haul or my $20 budget Hobby Lobby haul, which will be linked for you down below, as well as the washi tape and most of the Christmas supplies I use in this. We're super close to Christmas. How many days do we have left? Let me check. We are exactly 12 days till Christmas, which is very exciting. So in order to put together this flipbook, what I'm doing is I'm taping these pieces together, and I'm making sure that I have a gap between my tape, which is going to, like I'm pointing it out there for you, which is going to allow the pages to fold over on each other. And then I'm also going to put tape on both sides so that the sticky part isn't going to be exposed, and so it's going to reinforce and kind of bind these pages together. And then I'm going to put them all in a square shape so that they unfold in a really fun way. My tape didn't overlap this cover side as much as I wanted, so I tried to reinforce it by putting another strip over top. And then I'm just going to cut off the excess, and you'll see me do this taping process again on the other flaps. That way you can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. It's really the best way to bind two pages together, or else any other way basically falls apart in the receiver's hand. So you want to make sure that you're taping both sides and you're leaving enough of a gap between your pages that it will be able to fold over on itself. All of my paper is cut down to 6x6 sheets. By the way, they just came in a 6x6 paper pack, and I thought that it would be a good size for this flipbook. That way it's nice and big so everyone can see what I'm doing. Now once it's all taped, you can fold it up. I like to fold it left to right, then up, and then over, although you can fold it basically any way. And I didn't like how a little bit of that green paper peeked out through the top, so I'm going to cover it with more of my sparkly red washi tape so that it's more in unison with the cover whenever it's all closed. Now this is a little tag that I made out of some scrapbook paper that I had, and I'm going to add some yarn to the top so that it can peek out through the top of the flipbook and be a fun little teaser to the stuff that's inside. So I'm just going to knot this around the tag, and then I'm going to pull apart the little hairs so that it's more of a fringed look. And then I decided to turn this tag into a washi tape sample, so I just took a few of my Christmas washi tapes and wrapped them around the tag about 10 times so that it looked all nice and neat, and I wrote washi at the top. Now for this flap, I wanted it to just be decoration, that way the flipbook didn't puff up too much and get too much of an alligator mouth. So I'm taking more of this scrap this scrapbook paper, and I'm going to cut it down and do a bit of a collage with a Christmas quote on it from Elf, the movie Elf. Oh, by the way, if you're interested in this paper cutter or any of the other supplies you see me use in this video, I'll have it linked for you in the description down below. If you saw something you're interested in and you couldn't find it there, then just leave me a comment and I will do my best to find one for you. Right now I am going to round the edges of my papers. One is just a basic corner rounder and the other leaves a little circle design, which is very, very cute. And then I'm going to distress these with some brown ink that I have. Basically, I'm going to tap it around in the ink so that the borders get a bit of a browned edge, and it helps contrast to the papers behind it, and it kind of defines it and gives it a little bit more of a layered look. So I think that it's really fun to do, and it kind of completes a page a lot more. Next, I'm going to take this hot chocolate mix and tape it in, but it was too tall, so it peeked out the top. So I added a little tab on the top and I decorated it, which I think was a really nice way to bring it all together and make it a little bit more crafty. Next, I'm going to take this Santa page and turn it into a pocket for my letter. So I'm going to fold the bottom up and then glue down the sides. I'm using my bone folder to get a nice crisp fold on the edge, and then I will glue the sides together so it creates a little pouch and decorate it, and then glue it into the page. Now, because I wanted to add some more goodies to this mail, I made an envelope using my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. Right now I'm just looking for the size envelope I could make with a 6x6 piece of paper. And I wanted to make an envelope for this page because it's one that would be flipped up and down a lot. So if I made a pocket, then the goodies would probably fall out while it was being flipped. So it just made more sense to make a little envelope to put all of my goodies in. These are just some little Christmas cards. 2 of them are cutouts that were sent to me by one of my pen pals, and then the third one I actually made myself on a watercolor video that you can see on Instagram. My Instagram is the_paper_pad, so you can check that out if you want to see me make those little like journaling, project life card, watercolor Christmas cards. Now lastly, I took these puffy gold stars and added them to the front. I will probably also put my pen pal's name on the cover, and that's it. You can see the full flip through in just a second. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz. Also, don't forget I have other videos and the supplies I use linked in the description box down below, as well as my Instagram, so you can get more content from me. Merry Christmas. This is Hannah signing off.